Hi, this is Summer with Summer's Tips and Stitches, and this is a spring break video. I'm actually almost done with my spring break, maybe halfway through. And I was debating on doing like a spring break vlog with you guys. And I started the first day, and then I was going to show you what I was working on, and then I had a couple errands I was going to run that day, and then I completely forgot to continue. So spring break vlog is done because that was Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday have gone by, and today's Thursday. But I've gotten some really good crocheting done. What I've been working on this week are crochet kits. Now, I'm not talking about the wobbles, the ever famous wobbles that everybody's doing right now, those tiny little cute, easy baby kits. I've seen them a few times, and I just haven't looked to see how much they are. And their projects to me look super tiny, so I haven't. But I was in the Facebook group, and Carib, I'm not 100% sure how she's pronouncing her name, I'm sorry. She posted something she was making, and that just started my crochet inspiration on fire. Okay, so I opened them in a video with you, the two that I ordered, and I'm going to talk about my favorite one first because I've completed that kit. So the first one I got was Hello from Crochetta, and it had these 3 cute little projects in it. I went through and showed you everything in the kit in a previous video, which I can link below, and I also will link this kit below. But the thing that it had that I really loved was, well, it has a whole book on stitch recommendations, or like how to do the stitch, but then it had a pattern book. And the pattern is very well laid out. All 3 of these little creatures start with the same body, and then 2 of them have the same feet. And then there's the rabbit ears, the lamb ears, and then the chicken is the one that has the most. He's got wings, a comb, and little feet, but they were very easy. And then it has a page for sewing each creature up. So this book was amazing. After doing one of each creature, I have this much left. The other thing that I had in there was a little sample size skein of yarn about this one big that said test. So, I mean, I don't know if they wanted me to gauge. I don't gauge. Okay, so here are the finished things. The first one I finished was the bunny, of course, because it's Easter. I do have plans, and over there on my desk, which you can't see because I'm filming in a new way yet again. Now I'm just sitting on my regular desk chair with my tripod in front of me by my beautiful yarn. And you can see I put bunnies up. Okay, so I'm going to make one of these following the same pattern with burlap blanket yarn. The only thing that I didn't like about this pattern, of course, is embroidering the eyes and the mouth. I hate embroidery. Okay, the next one that I finished was the lamb. This one was a little bit more tricky because of the ears. For some reason, I did not do a good enough job tightening them here. But here's the little lamb, exactly the same as the bunny, except for a different set of ears. In fact, I've contemplated taking her ears off and giving her bunny ears. I still might do that. I mean, lambs are cute. Woo! But there you go, that's the lamb. And then last but not least is the little chick. The comb all curls to one side, but there he is, there's his comb. He's the easiest to embroider. Here's his little wings, and there's his little feet. Aww. So I actually really loved this kit. And like I said, I have plans on making the bunny, maybe the chick, because I do have leftover burlap blanket yarn from making Georgie. Do you remember that this summer when I hoarded up all that burlap blanket yarn? But I mostly had green, yellow, black, and white from making bees and Georgie. So that was the first kit. I made them. I probably had those done by Sunday. Loving it. So then I ordered the donut kit. And this is actually what was posted in our Facebook group. And it looked like this. The thing is when you go to Amazon to look up donut crochet kit, you get 3 or 4 postings of the exact same pictures, but with different prices. Some of them are $20, some of them are $15. 18, 17, all different prices, but the exact same pictures to look through. So I'm not gonna lie, I chose the cheapest one. I wanna say I chose the $15 one. Now, our dear friend in our Facebook group, the gal whose name I'm saying wrong is K-A-R-E-B, she got a different one than I did. She bought the same donut kit, same box, same donuts, but this is where our kits differed. I had this picture in mine, and on the back are 4 QR codes that you scan, which I'm not there technology-wise, so I had to scan them with my phone, because you can do that in your camera app, and then open it, the little yellow thing comes on the bottom of your picture that says open a YouTube video. I opened the video, I looked at the title, I looked up the title on my regular computer. But none of the 4 videos on the back here make the donut in the picture. I know, I was getting so frustrated. So the first one I did was this donut. Cute, it's adorable. It's even the size of the Dunkin' Donuts. That's about the size of it because we went to Dunkin' Donuts yesterday. And then I made another one. Cute chocolatey donut. And of course I took a photo shoot with Georgie and his donuts. Now, our friend, our yarn friend in our Facebook group was like, hey, how are your donuts going? Some kind of comment like that. And I told her I was frustrated because I wasn't able to find, oh, and I also looked at all the other videos. I had 3 others, and none of them were the donut in the picture. So she said I probably ordered the wrong kit. And so she ordered the Crochetta, the same version of the little lamb, bunny, and chick, but somehow someone out there, I don't know what they're doing. If they're just stealing the yarn ideas and they don't have the pattern books, I don't know what the jam is, but she paid the more expensive price, which is only a couple dollars more, and got the real crochet book. So she shared with me the pattern so I could see it, and I really wish I would have gotten that one. I'm actually gonna message her and ask her to send me the link so I can put it in the description box below for you. So that if you want the one that makes these donuts, then you can follow her link. If you want the one that makes these donuts, you can follow my link. So I did make a few of these, and I was trying to make one like every one in the pattern. Again, I have the video, which I can link below, where I opened up the kit of the Easter ones that showed you everything that was in here. And look at how cute this is a lot of stuffing that they suck the air out, you guys. You wouldn't believe it. So I tried to make one like every kit, every picture here. So this was the chocolate on chocolate one, but obviously it wasn't their version. It was the one that I got it from my kit. Then I made the pink on white, which again is my version. Then our yarn friends saved the day, and I made the green one. The sprinkles are my favorite part. And then I made a pink on chocolate with sprinkles. Then I made the blue on, you know, the tan donut. This one for some reason came out smaller. And I don't know if it's because I lost track of the stitches, and I didn't, on one of the rounds they have you do 4 rounds on the same number. Maybe I did less. Then because at that point I went to go make this donut here on the top, so I did the tan bottom, but for some reason this yarn, the yellow in this kit, crochets up so much smaller. I pulled this out twice, redid it, and the stitch count is perfect, but it doesn't fit the bottom. It doesn't fit the brown. So I was like, scratch that. I'm not gonna be able to make a yellow. I can only use the yellow for sprinkles. So then I went rogue. I used the brown that I made, and then I put a pink on it, and I did it's supposed to be a black, white, and pink, but you can't tell really the difference between the pink sprinkles and the white sprinkles. So, and then this one I was very mindful of making sure I had room for the eyes and the mouth, whereas some of these other donuts, I wasn't as careful, and I was just trying my best to find a place to put them. And look at that one, looks like he has evil eyebrow on that side. An evil donut. So the donut kit is amazing. Now I made 6 donuts and I have enough yarn to make more, minus the yellow that's too small. I could make more. I would have to make chocolate bottoms because I really ran out of the light brown. I have plenty of the frosting colors, but that's when I would have to get creative. Or this yarn is very similar to the Crochet Society yarn, if I could dig through there, because I think I have to have some left from an advent calendar. But that is the Crochet Kits. Now, I love them. I'm not using their hooks. That was the other warning sign to me that something was wrong before I had, chatted with our friend, because they had provided 2.5 crochet hooks, 2 of them for some reason, and the eyes and the stitch markers and another pair of these nippers. I got 2 new pairs of nippers because of these kits. But the pattern on my QR code to make these called for a 3.5 hook. Isn't that something? And so I was like, huh, that's interesting. So I switched to the size hook that they called for in the video. Now, my next plan to do with these donuts is these bigger donuts start with a chain 22 and these ones start with a chain 18, and that's the middle. I think I'm going to follow the plan for this donut doing a chain 22. I know. I'm going to see how that goes because I do like making that frosting and putting it on like that, how it's like, how it's scalloped. That's cute. And then obviously there's no room for eyes on here. So that is the donut kit. Now, so these are my plans. It's to make a burlap blanket, bunny, maybe 2 bunnies, maybe a lamb. I have a cute, like pastel-y pink, light blue, yellow, and white burlap blanket yarn. I thought that might make a cute bunny. And then white bunny. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do love the lamb and the chick, but I really love bunnies, and it's Easter. But I also ordered another crochet kit. I know! Why did I do that? So I thought I would open this crochet kit. This came in a completely different package than the other 2. So when you're shopping on Amazon, if you know, it says at the bottom, after you've chosen what you want and added to your cart, it says other shoppers bought these items too. And I'm not gonna lie, the owl on this really got me excited. Before I started teaching at the daycare, or at the Christian, or at my school, I worked at a Christian daycare, and our age group were called the owls. And so I still have a little bit of a for owls, like I want to buy something for owls. Every age group was called an animal. Lambs, ducks, owls, whatever. Okay, so I thought I would open this up with you guys so you could see what's in this kit. I might need the nippers from the other kit. Okay, so already I'm really happy because it appears to have the books. I bought the more expensive one. It was a $20 kit right around in there. So I have the pattern for the owl. Look how cute it is. Minimal embroidery. I can do these for sure. Then it has this little penguin. Oh, and it has a frog. Look at that. He's going to be harder because his mouth involves more skill in embroidery. Do you see that? And then it has this little book of crochet tips. So this has to be from that other brand, even though I don't see it on here. This is what makes me happy. Now I don't mind watching a video tutorial, but I can read a pattern, and to me it feels better to just have the paper pattern to bring with me places, and my phone's too small to, keep it to read. I need my reading glasses. Here's some more air sucked out stuffing. Okay, here is the little supply kit. Ooh, these are gonna be tiny. There is a glue stick involved. Here, these are keychains. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that. Here's another one of these stupid 2.5 hooks. I'm up to 4 because I got 2 in the donuts, 1 in the lamb, and 1 here. Here are the little animals all by themselves, minus keychains. No nippers in this one though. I guess they figured they already sent me 2 pairs. And then here is the yarn. This is what I was going to show you. Okay, so here's the yarn. These little tiny skeins. But this is what I was going to tell you that other one said. Here it is. For test. I don't know if they want me to do my gauge. Listen, I have never made a gauge swatch. And I hear all of you telling me how wise it would be. First of all, I rarely make clothes because I'm just mostly a crocheter. I knit hats. I did make this shirt. Can you see it that Juanita wears? And that, without a gauge swatch, came out perfect. I have made little baby sweaters and baby dresses, and I've never gauged any of it. So I'm just going to be using that test yarn right in there. Now, I am interested right now. I don't want to mix this stuff up too much. I don't want to mix my creatures in with the donuts. But I do want to see what they want me to do with those keychains. Part of these problems that I have is because I don't read. Yeah, I just look at the picture, click on what I want, scroll through the pictures. I don't actually read the directions. You know, it doesn't show anything in here of the things that I'll need. Nothing in there says keychain. That's showing you how to do some of the stitches. So I don't know what they want me to do. Cotton yarn, crochet hook, stitch marker, safety eyes, yarn needle, polyfill, basic crochet manual, your very own doll's manual. So this is the basic crochet manual, and then this is that specific doll's. Now, yeah, like I said, nowhere in this book does it tell me to put a keychain to this creature's head. No, it doesn't even tell me what size it comes up as. It does say to use a 2.5 millimeter hook, and this is a deal, peeps. Believe it or not, I don't have one. I have 2.25, I have 2.75, 3.5, but I do not have a 2.5. All I have for 2.5 are those orange ones that came in the kit. And you guys, you know they're not like clovers. They're not. My first ever crochet kit came from China in one of this cute little zipper bag, one hook, and you can tell the difference. If they're the ergonomic hooks, but you can see a difference in their handles, and that's how you know they're not that they're not clovers, but that's how I know. And the thing is for some reason, I don't know if their hook part isn't as smooth or if it's the shape of the head, but it keeps getting stuck on the yarn or splitting the yarn. And I'm dropping stitches or I'm dropping the loops. So when you see these like kind of this lump in here where it goes, then I know that this is one of those cheap Chinese hooks. And I don't know if it's just that this part isn't smooth enough or if it's the size of that head, that whatever it is, it just is not a smooth crochet for me. I'll fumble every other stitch or two. Then when I switch to my clover or my tulip, I'm like lightning. Okay, you guys, so that's enough of the crochet hook kits. This will be my last one, and I am serious about that. I'll put a link in the description to my, again, I'll have links in the other video, the video where I open them so you can see everything that's in those kits. But I'll have links to the Chicky one, I'll mark it mine and Carib's. Carib, I don't know how she says her name, I'm so sorry. And hers is going to have the pattern book and mine won't. Maybe I should put that. No pattern book, only QR codes. Then I'll put a link to the new one I just bought. I have no idea how that one's going to turn out. I just bought it because it had a cute owl. And I think that will be the end of my spring break kit club time. I do have another spring break project, which I haven't even started. And that was where I was going to make this like my vision board, prayer board. And I have these envelopes and these stickers, and I was going to set up things that I wanted to look forward to, or things or people that I specifically wanted to pray for. But don't worry, today's Thursday. I still have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Then I go back to school on April 2nd. So I have a bit of time still. That's what, Today is Thursday, and it's just beginning. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I still have 5 more days. Yeah, so that is my super fun crochet kit video. I will show you the updated frog, penguin, and owl when I am done with them. All right, thanks for watching and subscribing. Thanks for liking and sharing my videos. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye.